Ali Esker asks what parameters should be looked at while picking a good ELSS fund. He says that past performance can't be relied upon for future predictions. So what should he rely on?
Uh, the basis of choosing a equity fund should be applied. And when I look at a mutual fund, equity fund, and for a simple goal like saving taxes, investing for the long run, I would say that evaluate a fund for a full market cycle, and that is in a moderate way. That is what our rating does. Evaluating funds on a risk adjusted performance on a 5-year basis, 3-year basis. I would imagine, I would think that 5 year, 7-year time frame is a good period in which most funds are able to experience a down cycle as well as an up cycle. Because if you look at a brief time period, at the past performance, uh, there are funds which do very well in a rising market, but not so in a falling market. There are other funds which do very well in a falling market, but not so as much in a rising market. I would think that a fund which falls far less than others in a falling market and rises little better than most other funds in a rising market will prove to be a good a good choice. So full market cycle performance, and more but more importantly, if you are regular with your investment, even with a bad fund, you turn out to be you are a winner, because ideally I would think that even if your regularity, your discipline is able to beat the relatively poor performance of many a fund. Because if a fund is very volatile, if a fund it turns out to be not so great, and you are investing regularly, you are actually benefiting from the ups and downs far more. And on a 5-7 year cycle, if the fund does reasonably okay, if it turns out to be an average fund, so instead of being focused, because future is uncertain, we don't know how a fund will do in future. You can only look at the past, and you can look at the past not in terms of deriving the same return that has been derived in the past, but looking at the behavior of it. And that is what I was referring to. Full market cycle performance should be the guidance.